Hi, my name is Timo,
And I'm Ploy.
And I'm Jay.
and we are
International
International Pulse.
Pulse.
We're here to talk about international student life in the US.
And we're here to share the real talk.
So let's grab your coffee and popcorn. This is International Pulse. And
Ooh.
today we have our extra special guest, Jay.
Hello, guys.
Whoa.
Hi, how are you doing,
I'm
Jay?
good. How are you guys?
I'm
Oh,
good.
good. Oh, good.
So, just a quick intro to the listeners. Jay is my best friend in Chicago on my first semester. He studied bioengineering and master back in Chicago, but right now he's in PhD in some university in Ohio. You get to learn more. But yeah, today we're going to talk about how can you become a PhD journey, and we're going to mainly talk about city versus suburb life. What it's like, what's the difference, and what do you prefer? All right, Jay, let's introduce yourself to the listener. Who are you, and what are you doing right now?
Hello, guy. I'm Jay. Right now, I'm currently doing a PhD in chemical engineering at Ohio State University in
Oh.
Columbus. Yeah.
Hmm?
Previously, I graduated my master degree in chemical engineering as well at IIT in Chicago, and I just moved
Oh.
here, like in Columbus. It's such a terrible like city, like everything like here's nothing, like compared to Chicago. I prefer to live in Chicago, but like
It's fun.
but as my like PI, he just like moved here, so I need to continue my PhD here. So that is a reason. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Understandable. Very understandable.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they say about like smaller city is a better environment for studying in a way. So you can
Exactly.
concentrate.
Mhm.
Because there are no distraction, literally no
Chicago's
distraction.
such a.
Exactly. Like I live in like in the middle of the forest. Like that
I
is not bad. Like that's crazy.
would you call it like a suburbs vibe or more like a rurals
Exactly.
area?
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
pretty like suburb. Like
Okay.
it's a
Oh.
far from everything. Like like it would take like about an hour to go to the downtown.
Hmm.
Crazy. No CTA train. You need
That's a
to,
big
Hmm.
change.
yeah, you need to wait like for an hour for bus. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so then you have more time to for like PhD journey, I guess.
Exactly.
Oh my god. That really
Okay.
paints a picture.
Hmm.
All right. So first of all, like, me as someone who I don't know Jay before. So first of all, do you mind sharing how did you know Timo? How did you guys meet?
I feel like we meet at the IT, right? And
We
Okay.
meet in the dorm.
in
In
the
the
dorm,
dorm.
yeah.
Oh.
We never know each other. Like we never know like he never know I'm Thai. And I remember like he met me in the elevator and he just like, I love your glasses. And oh my god, but
That
I never
sounds
know like he's from Thailand and just like what? Who are you? And I don't even care to him. And then like I didn't know him like, oh, you Thai. Okay. We could make friends. Yeah.
Girl, I'm just trying to be like friendly. You
friendly.
you were wearing some headband with like an eye. Like
Oh. That sounds so Timo. Actually, like when you talk about it, I'm like, okay, I can paint a
Exactly.
picture right away. That Timo gonna do that.
yeah, and I think
Okay.
like after it's not the first night that I know he's Thai, but after
Mhm.
like a few days, I was like, oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you're Thai? That's
yeah.
weird that you don't really know.
Yeah, we were so shocked at that time. Like we were
Like,
talking
wait, what?
back.
Also, you guys were in the same dorm, and then you just
Exactly.
basically met, like, ran to each other in the elevator.
Exactly.
Okay, awesome. And first of all, like, you said that you study master in IIT. So how? I mean, basically, is it your first time in the US at IIT, or is it like how does your journey look like? How do you come to the US?
Basically, like this is my first time in the US. Like
Okay,
I just joined my PhD master at IIT. This is my first time. Everything is so challenging to me, but everything is all good. I figure out everything like in 2 days.
Huh.
Mm,
Yeah, it's because like I started like the first day of the first semester here, and I need to make friends to like complete my assignment. It's because like everything is
mm.
so
It's
difficult to
difficult.
me. Yeah, it's very difficult to me. Like yeah.
I
Totally.
You mentioned something that I think is always surprises me is that
Mm,
in master's degree here
mm.
they have a lot of group assignments, right?
Exactly, exactly.
Like if you were talking about master study back in Asia or in Thailand,
Mm,
it's more of like a solo work where you don't have
mm,
to like do group projects anymore. But
yeah,
in the US, I'm surprised by how many group work we have to do.
exactly. I do agree. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot. Even though you guys study in like it regardless of your major, you still have to do some group projects,
Mm,
which is I think is very useful actually. It's kind of teach you how to like work with other people,
yeah.
and also it's kind of like you know, you learn from your colleague too. And I think that's a like a perks about study abroad in the US because, you know, some of your classmates are like I don't know, someone big from some company. Like I studied
Yeah.
at DePaul. I have one of my classmates that she said, "Oh, I work for like Chick-fil-A as a marketing manager." I'm like, "What? Why are you here? Like you
Exactly.
still need a degree?"
Mm,
Yeah, so you learn from them. Cool.
That's so true. And yeah, let's skip forward the master because we've talked about that a lot.
mm,
We're
Okay.
actually more interested about like your transition into PhD.
mm,
I remember you talked to me about like you have many choices, you
mm,
have cities, you have like a
Mm.
few professors you need to talk with.
mm.
How does it like getting a PhD and what really made you choose this one? Talk us through how your process
Um,
was like.
I feel like applying for a PhD is such a huge journey in itself. Like, it's just not just about like submitting a document, but
Nah.
it's really about like figure out like where you want your future go. It's
Mm,
mean like you need to find your like you fit on your PI is because like if you don't like shoot the appropriate like
sorry, what
research.
does PI stand for again?
PI is stand
PI.
for it's mean like advisor.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, PI is a principal investigator. Like so, you
Oh.
would be the advisor. So professor somehow like yeah. I feel like it's very challenging if you don't have anything in your mind like what you want to do and like what you want in your future goal and it's very challenging so I always like asking to myself like if I'm ready to commit my several year to study like a very specific like topic doing a research like day in and day out like it's such a
Mm.
important thing like
mm,
and possibly like relocating to a new place so it's very challenging to me it's because I live in Chicago. It's a big city. I do like going out like with Timo. Like we have like we make friends. Like we have fun like a lot there. But if I move here, it's very challenging to me. It's because everything is new. I know no one here.
Mm.
Mm, that's really crazy though. So, but I feel like uh, PhD like is really challenging in itself, and you need
Totally.
to start like researching university and program that align with your interest. So
Mm.
reading a lot of paper, like maybe like even just emailing like to your professor, like if they are like open to taking on a new student. So maybe like some professor like don't recruit you in his or her lab is because like
Uh.
they don't have much funding to cover you
Ooh. Mm, mm,
like
mm.
mm.
Yeah,
like
that's important too.
study. Yeah, you need to make a hate and it's just like I feel like it's just a bit intimidating, especially when like you're not sure like what you're gonna do. Like maybe
Mm.
sometimes you can feel like you're not qualified enough to
Mm-hmm.
do anything in their lab, or just like
Yeah.
it's really challenging. Yeah,
Yeah. Actually, me, someone asked, like, I have zero ideas about PhD, like, because I never even thinking about it. So I
exactly.
just want to know, like, how is it like? Basically, what's the generals like? What do PhD student like do? What's their goals? And maybe walk through like step by step how it is.
I feel like for me, from my experience, like I feel like PhD is just like doing a research, make a progress, and talk to your professor, like make a connection to anyone. Like when you graduate, it's because like even though you're so smart, you graduate like so quickly, but you don't have any connection. You don't have a chance to like jump into the industry, so
Yeah.
it's useless, you know. So
Mm.
yeah,
Oh, so connection also important too. Like you
it's a
need to make.
very very important to like. I
Oh,
feel
So the
like
professor is the one who make decisions, like to pick
exactly,
someone.
exactly.
Oh,
But you
okay.
need to make it by yourself. It's because like I remember like last year I went to the conference. So everyone like fire connection for their life is because like it's a really big conference, you know. Yeah,
Oh,
if you go there with nothing, so it's very useless, you know.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
you go there, you need to find connection in your life, and yeah, and I met like one Thai professor from Chulalongkorn University.
from
So
where
Mm,
again?
Chulalongkorn
July.
University,
Oh, really?
yeah, she right now she's a professor in Chulalongkorn University in Thailand. So yeah, and I know like I met her, and we are the same lab, same
Wow.
professor.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa,
She yeah, she used to like study at OSU as well, and yeah, in the same PI as me. So I'm so lucky to meet her, and
that's nice.
Wow.
yeah,
It's such a
exactly.
small world.
Yeah, it's a small world, you know. Yeah.
I wonder, you said that connection is important.
Mm.
In like workforce, we usually use LinkedIn,
Oh
Hmm.
but
yeah,
in academic, do you have like social media or how do
like
you
certain
collect?
tools.
Yeah.
I feel like LinkedIn is also really important to like academic like as well. But I feel like in academic like going conference or like have the meeting with the professor or some industry, I think it's very very important as well. It's because like LinkedIn is not everything. So meeting in person, I think it would be better. Like like in my opinion, like
Mm-hmm.
meeting in person is really really better. So
Oh,
yeah,
I see. I mean, like, how do you keep contact with them? Do you keep them like email, phone? Because I was raising LinkedIn because most of the people I find from
mm,
like the event, I
mm,
add their LinkedIn and it
mm,
become like social media for work.
mm.
But in academic, do you also use LinkedIn mainly to like keep contact with them, or do you
Exactly.
like? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we also use LinkedIn like to like keep contact with them. Yeah, but sometimes like conference is also like one way to go. Yeah.
Mm,
Mm,
wow.
nice. So, do you mind sharing how about your journey? Like, how did you join OSU? Like, basically, how did you find this professor, or how did you get started?
I feel like my professor like is very popular in OSU is because like there is only one lab at work with the aviation butanol production and also like
Oh.
industrial processing engineering. So I felt him like on the OSU website and I contact him and then like I asked him for a position for my PhD and also like he just told me like I can just offer like one or two like position for this year and it's a bit challenging is because like the funding is very limited. So
Mm,
Mm,
yeah, he just asked me to send him a CV and SOP like to find a fit to his lab. So
yeah.
I don't know I'm like qualified enough, but I just like submit to him and he just like, okay, I think it's really okay, but I need to do more interview like to me, but whatever. And then he just like give me an offer like in 2 weeks. It's such a bit long.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, 2 week and then okay, I think I can recruit you in my lab and I think that's all. I feel like PhD is the process of the PhD is quite not like like complicated like compared
Mm,
to master or undergrad is because like you directly email to that professor. It's a very
Mm,
direct process.
yeah.
Yeah,
mm,
so you don't need to like random do anything in the like like university process. You just like contact to the professor
Oh.
directly. Yeah.
So it sounds really like you apply for jobs, basically. Like,
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
pretty
that's
much.
true.
It doesn't sound like a degrees because, like, for degrees you apply to like universities and then you go through all the
Mm.
process. But for PhD, basically, you just find a job,
Yeah,
basically.
just find a job and
Oh,
yeah,
It sounds like you need to find a job, but no HR to
no
interfere
HR.
in,
yeah.
which
No
Always.
is so much
HR, go
better.
straight to manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. I
Cool.
remember. I remember you also use a lot of like tarot reading with
Exactly.
me.
I could want
Essential.
to do that, but it's because I'm not sure I'm qualified enough to do that. Yeah.
uh,
Solve all problems.
Yeah.
okay,
Better work better than therapists.
Exactly.
that's really true. Just give me just give us a quick rundown of like
Hmm.
your alternative choices. Which
Hmm.
city did you have like in mind to go again?
We
If it
see.
yeah, when back then you remember?
Uh,
I remember you said Columbia, New York, right?
yeah, exactly.
Columbia.
It's
Ooh.
Columbia's Cornell, and also like University of Chicago.
Mm.
Oh,
But
ooh.
all of this is not provide industrial process engineering.
Oh.
So they
Oh,
just provide biomedical engineering and
Oh
also
yeah.
yeah medical engineering. But
Mm, mm, mm.
I am not getting to it anymore. So I'm
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Can you get a
wow.
touch a little bit about what is the industrial process engineer? Like just a quick brief explanation.
I think
5-year-olds understand.
Yeah, I really understanding. So
yeah, I feel like industrial process engineering is it's quite a very small topic in the chemical
mm,
engineering. You know, like
right.
we focus on like the butanols and like chemical synthesis, like production. For from my lab, we are focusing on the production for the airplane oil.
Mm.
So we try to like improve the butanol production and also like the oil production for the airplane. Yeah, and we try to like investigate any problems like amongst the microorganism. Um,
Hmm.
you you may like not know about that.
Yeah, like so blank. My
You
eyes
can
is
You're
see
so
us
blind.
like
uh,
Yeah,
just
definitely
just not.
to improve that. And you know, like the industrial process engineering is it seems like a chemical engineering. So
mm.
you just work with a chemical, play with that, and just
Oh,
like get more profit from
mm.
chemical
I see.
stuff. That's all.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Huh. Interesting. And then along the process for PhD, like so along the process you have to do like research and stuff. And then when would you know that you would be graduating? Like when your project is like complete, or how does it work? How the milestone look
I
like?
feel like I think like you never know until you pass your candidacy exam. It's because
Oh,
like the
okay.
candidacy exam is the first. It's not the first step. It's the second step. You need to pass the qualifying exam to be a PhD candidate first. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
The qualifying exam like among the university is different. Among the department is different. Like I like for instance in my department, if you have the GPA over than 3.6 or something, you will good to
wow.
go. Yeah,
Okay.
for the first year, you need to
Hmm.
make the GPA like over 3.6 or 7. You're good to go. You will qualify to be a PhD candidate, and
Hmm.
then you need to pass the candidacy exam. You need to know everything that you need to do like in the
Uh.
next 4 years. Yeah,
Oh.
and you need to present and just like convince the committee member to pass your exam. Yeah, I just passed it like
Oh,
2 months ago.
really?
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, I think I have just like 2 more years to graduate. It's because
Oh.
like when you when you pass the candidacy, it's mean like you still have 1 or 2 years to complete your final defense. Yeah,
Uh.
the minimums of the PhD should be like 4 years
Hmm.
here, but
Uh.
normally like it take like 5 or 6 years. But in
What about?
Thailand, it's
Mhm.
more than 7 years. You know.
Oh
Yeah,
my god!
that's what I
Yeah.
heard because one of my school teacher, he also does PhD from Tula actually,
Yeah.
and
It's
it took him like a really really long time.
Yeah, it's such a different. Like taking a PhD or master in the US is such a different in Thailand. So here
Huh.
is everything is shorter, everything is easier. Maybe, yeah,
Yeah, because I've seen someone graduate in like 3 years or something like that. Like
exactly,
if
exactly.
they're early, so they can do
But
it
in
in three
Thailand, like
years.
I heard, like someone just graduated PhD or master like in 5, 7 years, but it's such a bit long.
It's
Yeah, I
so
mean,
long.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
Like,
so long.
yeah. In UK, like you can finish your master in 1 year, so
You think?
it's like it
yeah.
could be even shorter.
Yeah, it's a bit harder, but I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Wow.
that means are you early in the process? Like that means you still have 2 years ago, or is just on time? Like,
I feel like it's so. So
okay.
it depends on my progress. After,
Yeah.
yeah, if I did well, if I do well, I good to go. Like I will grad it early, but if
Ooh.
I
I don't have much results, so yeah,
I feel like you're early, but you're just like be humble for yourself. You're
oh,
definitely early, and
That's what
like for
I think
real.
too.
Yeah, compared to other PhDs that I've
Yeah.
worked with, I think you're in a quicker progress compared
Right.
to a lot of people.
yeah,
Wow.
hopefully.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
is
but now
really
I
interesting.
yeah, I learned more about PhD and I feel like wow, it's such a tough like process to
Mm.
go because it's
Are you
basically
getting one?
oh, I'll keep as my last resource.
But I feel like PhD is just dealing with people, dealing with your
Mm.
emotion. So
Ooh.
I've been like very toxic to myself like every single
Mm.
day. So like starting a PhD is such a toxic. So like very toxic. Just doing the research like day in and day out, just do the routine work like every single day. Especially like when you work with Asian people.
Mhm. Mhm.
So no break,
Mhm.
Oh
24/7. Like
We know no
my
breaks.
yeah,
goodness.
especially in my work, like I'm doing the fermentation, like I need to take a sample every 24 hours.
Wow.
So that's really crazy though.
That's a tough process.
Yeah,
I mean,
I work like 24/7.
oh.
Mm.
Wow.
Wait, so it do you think this process it depends on the professor, right? Like depends on
I feel like
or is
everything
it general?
PhD is depend on the professor. Everything really
Okay.
Mm.
depends on them.
Totally. It's like your manager. Your
Yeah,
PhD is your
exactly.
manager. So.
He can
Oh.
let you graduate like whenever he wants.
Oh.
Oh wow.
That's tough. I mean, thinking
Yeah.
about
When
it,
you
like,
say it
oh
like
man,
that.
it's yeah. You say it like that. It sounds like
I feel like
in
it
a
depends
prison.
on their funding. If they have enough, they can force you to do that.
To
But
do
if they
Ooh.
longer.
don't have any funding, they
They can
will
keep
let you
you.
graduate, kick you out.
Oh
Woo!
yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
So is it more? Do you get paid as a PhD student?
I do the partial one. I get paid from my sponsor and also my professor
Okay.
as well. Yeah, half and half.
Huh.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I
Yeah.
I heard that like okay, at least in IIT, PhDs usually get very deducted credit to pay. Sorry, like let's say you have to pay 9 credits, but
Mm,
PhD will have to pay only 1 credit.
mm,
Like very deducted uh
mm,
cost, and also
mm,
like they get money from being a TA. It kind of like cancels out.
mm.
Is it like that for you as well? You get like deducted credit
I feel like
and TA.
the deducted credit is will be applied when you pass your candidacy.
Oh.
So
Oh.
if you don't pass your candidacy, like if you're the first year or second year, you need to pay the full time credit. Like
Hmm.
it's 18-hour credit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, but when you pass your candidacy, you just pay for 3 credits.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
That's
That's
all.
such a
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
discount.
It's just like when you work for TA, you get like cancel some class out.
Yeah, I can do
Okay. Yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah.
And
Makes sense.
like being a TA here is such a challenging, like compared to IIT, it's because like IIT is such a small university, but
Mm-hmm.
here, Ohio State University is such a big, a huge.
Huge.
You
Oh,
know, like
okay.
last semester, I've been a TA for 83 student class.
83?
Yeah, 83 students.
Yo.
Whoa.
And
That's
you're the only TA?
exactly.
Oh my god.
My
That's
goodness.
really crazy though. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I say DePaul's are like, I think I think DePaul's are a small university, but it's really challenging to get a TA position because not all like professor like get opening for TA for
Hmm.
some reason. I don't know
Mm,
why, but
Exactly.
yeah. But we have others like on campus job that you can do. So
Hmm.
it's pros and cons.
Hmm.
yeah. In IT, even if in like computer science they have more students, but they also have more TAs.
Hmm.
Like 83 would have at least like 3 TAs.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what I
But yeah,
heard
that's
too.
crazy.
Yeah.
One per
Yeah.
83.
Exactly. But here
Yeah.
at OSU, like, being a TA is a mandatory for
Mm,
PhD.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
That
for
sounds makes
PhD
sense.
you need to do like 2 semester TA. Yeah,
mm.
yeah,
Makes sense. Makes
yeah.
sense.
Doing a TA for 2 semester. Yeah, but yeah.
Do you teach or you just like checking the work?
Like last semester I need to do everything is because my professor is a advisor for that class.
Ah.
He is a lecturer for that class, so I need to do every single thing. It's
Oh.
he got back to Taiwan, so I need to teach the student. I need to like do the office hour for him and
Oh.
teach
Wow.
student. I need to like check the assignment for every single week. That's such a lot of work.
Yeah. While you do it on the side and you have to do your research thing as well.
Exactly, everything in the
Oh.
time.
At least it's kind of prepare you to be a professor.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
exactly.
I'm saying. Like, he's really making you his successor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Totally.
Okay. Now, that's really interesting PhD life. I
Mm.
wanted to talk more about like suburbs. Let's shift gear into your campus life as a suburb students. Back in Chicago, we used to hang out a lot and
Mm.
we have options to go to club, to get to CTA, eat out, or like explore the city.
Mm.
What it's like in Ohio? What is your campus life looking like?
And I mentioned like Ohio is nothing. Everything is so boring. Like the downtown is far from my campus, like about an hour, and the downtown is nothing. It's only one department store. It's just like Eastern Way. It's in town. Yeah, it's just
Oh.
longer like way to go. And like here, the public transportation is very limited. Only
Hmm.
Mm.
quota bus. It's just only bus. Yeah, and
Where can you go?
there's no train and subway system. And normally I don't go. I just like do it online.
Oh.
Yeah, it's because I'm a super like introvert. Like I'm not prefer to go outside. Actually, I go run every single day. That's all for me. I do it routinely, and yeah, and I feel like Columbus is such a small city experience. Like there is no much like nightlife, no much
Oh.
bar, fine dining, and also like museum. Yeah, I still like prefer to live in Chicago as well. Like
Oh.
yeah, I
Oh.
do love few museum. I do love like running through the Lake Michigan.
Oh
Oh
yeah. That's
yeah.
the best
So
part
good.
actually.
But here's nothing. Like I ran to the trail every single day. That's all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I used to live in like a rural area in the US
Mm-hmm.
before.
Hmm.
I used to live in North Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
in which is like basically like who knows this city. Like I live in Chapel Hill, and I went to like high school there for like a year. And like the house that I live with my whole family,
Mm-hmm.
is located like in the middle of the wood. Like if you take school bus, my stop is like the last stop of the
Mm-hmm.
school bus. Like I was the only
Yeah,
one left in the school bus to like go home that way.
exactly.
And like sometimes at the backyard, there will be some deers like comes in,
Mm.
like we can see
Oh.
that
It's
it's
same
just
to me. Same to me. Like I live in the middle of the forest. Like a lot of deer. Like come
Yeah,
to
like
my
you can see the
home. And
pine
so like,
trees.
It-
yeah, I see them like every single day, and I love to play
Yeah.
with them. So
Right. And then the whole year is like I have other peers who's like international student, like exchange student as well. Most of them they was like, oh, go out and then go with friends. In my case, spend most of my time at home because like it's just really
yeah,
hard to go out. It
me
took like an
too.
hour to go to
Yeah,
like
but
Walmart, for example.
yeah, but I feel like Columbus have the one thing is really good is the cost of living. Yeah, like
mm,
Oh,
in
totally.
Chicago,
for
like you need
sure.
to pay tax for every single thing, but here we don't need to pay like tax for grocery. So
Huh. That's
yeah,
such
when,
a perk.
when you buy like vegetable or like meat or anything like it like for your grocery, you don't need to pay anything. Like
Oh
Ooh,
wow.
that's
it's
such a
free.
perk.
Yeah, everything is cheaper. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, I know that in Boston, you don't have to pay tax for
Mm,
clothing, like
mm,
shopping. Like if you go shopping, you don't
New
have to
York
pay
too.
tax. New York
yeah.
too? Yeah, but
But it's
Chicago just
under
charge you
100.
every single dollars like
Yeah.
that
But
you pay.
but here like grocery only accept, but like clothing or anything it should be like paid.
Cool. Yeah, at
Very
least save
interesting.
some. But because grocery is probably a big part for you now as well, because
Yeah,
you don't really get to eat
exactly.
out and stuff. It just kind of like makes sense to do that.
And also like the housing is really cheap.
Oh, I
You pay
bet.
like about 1,000 for a really big like apartment.
Oh yeah,
And,
Chicago
Oh,
just
1,000.
oh New
yeah.
York. Don't talk
I
about
Yeah.
New
paid
York.
1,000 for a fucking shoebox.
Yeah, I don't talk like if I'm start complaining, like look at Timo.
Yeah.
Like you live
You
in New
know,
York.
I paid like 1,000. I got a 2 bedroom, one
Oh
bath.
my
What?
god.
It's really really big.
I wish.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a really
Man, this is the bad thing about living in a big city, man. There's a cost that you pay.
yeah.
uh, oh
Yeah,
my god.
yeah.
I'm
In New
depressed.
York, if you got two bedroom, how much it would cost? Like what, 5,000 more?
4,000. I know my friend who lives in Hell's Kitchen. It
Mm,
has one bedroom, one living room.
mm,
It's roughly the same size as yours.
mm.
Okay,
44,000 with
Huh?
so
HOA.
Are
two,
you
two,
damn
Oh no,
two
serious?
sorry.
times,
4,400. 4,400.
4,400.
4,400. Yeah,
Holy.
So
4,400.
two times Chicago
Yeah,
price.
two times.
Yeah,
But
because
that's like without the HOA, the electricity, the
Mm,
water bill.
like utilities and stuff.
Yeah. And
That's
especially
without. Oh my goodness.
grocery,
oh my god.
cost of
Oh,
living.
Oh
yeah.
I'm
my
like,
god.
oh.
Uh,
And like for me, like 1,000 is include everything.
utilities, internet.
Yeah,
What?
everything. Electricity. Like I pay electricity just 40 and $50.
That's really
You
nice
know,
for
last
like
month in Chicago, I paid
a hot,
100 for my for my
Yeah,
electricity. Yeah.
it's really cheap. Here
yeah,
it's
for
really
like
Ah,
a hot AC city.
I
40,
know,
50
yeah.
is really
Oh
nice.
my god.
yeah.
Make me feel like I want to live like a suburb or something. Like I
Yeah,
want to
hearing
save
this
that
really
cost.
make me.
I would rather drive to the city.
Exactly.
Now then, what about the people?
Hmm.
You know, things that really make a difference. It's the culture, the people the in the area. Can you compare what's the difference between city
Mm.
and your suburbs life?
I feel like everything is really different. Like I live in Chicago, like we like I feel like we live in the black community, like like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, my university is located like near the black community. So I remember like I ran to the Lake Michigan, like I met some like black guy. They're really really nice to me, but compared to Columbus, it's all white. It's a white
Oh,
city. So yeah, sometimes white people is not nice to Asian people.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
especially like some old guys. Yeah, they not really nice to like Asian one. So that's a really challenge to me as well.
Yeah. I feel like when you live in the suburbs, like
Mm.
everybody's kind of kept it to themselves, like kind of like,
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah, like they're kind of separated and then they kind of, as I said, like they kept to themselves. So they don't really like hang out with your neighbors that much or something like
Mm,
that.
exactly.
Yeah. But when you live in big cities, like it's kind of like, you you met people, and I think Chicago are well known of people being friendly too. I don't know, is it
Yeah.
And I
true?
feel
But
like
I think
Chicago have a lot
probably
of like cultural diversity.
totally yes.
Yeah,
It's a
but
big
here
city.
is all white, like
Mm.
LGB1, and I don't know. I don't like it here, but I do like people from Chicago, like live in Chicago. Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
different,
I think
and
Chicago
cultural
is pretty
diversity is so huge, and I lived there.
friendly.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I agree a lot. I feel like back in the day when I used to work and travel, I live in Missouri.
Mm,
It was like a work and travel city, basically. The people that natives living there are basically white as well.
mm,
Just like you said, they don't like welcome or they see us as like come and go. They don't really want to like make form real relationship.
exactly.
And I think most of the time when you're in a suburb, you really get really close to your friend. Like the friend group that your roommate, your people, your
Yeah.
coworker or something like that.
Mm,
Right. I think it's like when I live in North Carolina, it's most of my friends that I made were like in we went to the same school and then but the good thing is that even I went to a small like city, but my school is a very diverse school. I have a lot of Asian friends.
mm.
So my friend group is like really big. Basically we gather all
Oh.
the Asians that we could into
Mm-hmm.
one group. I have like Japanese, Chinese, Taiwanese, and more, and then we kind of hang out as a whole. So yeah, so I don't really get like any like bad things about that, but but when I go home, I it's still we like live far from each other, so we still like keep it to themselves.
Mm.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a pros and cons of living in a small
Exactly.
city, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, like yeah, I think exactly what Timo said. Like why when people when they see us as someone who's like not like temporarily
Mm,
visitors.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's really cool. What
totally.
about entertainment? In the city we have cinemas, movie, bars, club. What about in Ohio? How do you entertain yourselves?
But for me, like as I say, like I'm super introvert, so like I just like running. I do
Okay.
run, so maybe like sometime I go hang out with my friends, like at their home. So we just not prefer like to going out, like to go to the bar, to go to
Yeah.
like movie, like cinema or somewhere. It's because like there is a few place to go here. Yeah, and I don't know, like like that place is kind of far from our apartment. I
Mm.
say like we don't have car, and I don't do drive. Like it's such a big challenge to me. So yeah,
Yeah, so like going out is a big deal now.
yeah,
Like- so you have to keep it for like
yeah.
special
But in
occasions.
Chicago, like me and Timo
Yeah.
just like going out every single day.
Look at Timo. Look at that way.
Actually, like, you, I mean, what we did every single day is not going out. It's drinking wine and
Yeah,
watching movies.
yeah. And drinking wine
We
at the Timo like room and just like yeah,
When
we
you were
went
in the
to
dorm.
Target.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. We went to Target almost every week to get full wine
yeah.
because they have 10% off wine, and we were like, "Ooh, this is such a good deal."
I mean, wine here is so cheap. Like,
Right, compared to like
wine here
back
is
in
so
Asia.
cheap. Yeah. Like going back to Thailand, like wine is like such a like wow, Gucci things. But here the wine is like what, $10?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
so
and
cheap.
$10 really gets you drunk.
Yeah,
Mm,
totally. So yeah, you're having fun over there. But yeah, I think back in the I feel like it kind of reminds me when I was in so I used to live in the suburb culture as
Uh
well.
huh.
Okay, in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. I think that's pretty similar to what where you're living in right now.
mm.
So I remember there was one like only one cinema in the area, and then it's like what
Exactly.
10 minute to 15 minute walk. It's like a bit of a walk,
Mm,
and then it's a cinema where like like an old style cinema
mm.
that you
Yeah,
get in there and then you can go to whatever like
yeah,
which one ever
exactly.
you want like
Yeah,
and then if you don't like it
exactly.
you can just shift to another one. It's such a cool experience for international students to live in like
Yeah,
such a small city. You feel like you really like kind of immerse yourself into American culture like in the
yeah,
Netflix
Culture.
series.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
But
very
yeah,
true.
like especially for like the department store, like Macy, Macy, right?
Oh yeah.
Macy here compared to Macy in like Chicago. It's just a bit different, like
How? How?
here, Macy is just like third, four, like three, like two or three, four, maybe like, and there's nothing. But in Chicago, like they have a lot. They have like a
Oh my
big
god.
thing, like
It's like 5 floors,
yeah,
like really high,
yeah.
and then you can get lost in there
Yeah,
for real.
go to Michigan Avenue, like they have like a ton of like a store, like
Yeah.
piano, like but here they just only have the outlet.
Oh,
And
okay.
some the vintage style store, that's really fucking crazy. But I'm not into it. That,
I want to add to listeners. Jay is such a big time shopper. He brought
Oh my.
he brought me to like Michigan Avenue every like honestly every evening when we like finish school and we're like, what are you doing? Let's go into Michigan Avenue. Let's go shopping at this place, Primark and everything.
Primark. Oh my
And
gosh. I
I'm
love
just so
Primark.
I just can't imagine you being like, oh my god, where do you go
Oh, it's a
spend
big
your
part for
evening?
you.
Yeah,
Ah, that's sad.
like when I live here, like I need to like buy everything like from store, like from Paris, from Chicago, from anywhere, like
shipping.
not from here.
Hmm.
Here is nothing.
Aw,
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
yeah.
okay. I think let's do like a rapid quick round.
Hmm.
What do you miss the most about city?
Here or just like
I
Maybe
think
Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah, Chicago.
Chicago. I do everything.
Mm.
It's because like I do like a wife in Chicago. Chicago is so good. Like
Oh
in, in,
yeah.
in
Mm.
in every
I,
aspect, like
It's
I
so
love
everything's
romantic.
very
Chicago.
convenient, like I remember like I took like 10 minutes like from our campus like to like Chinatown to like
Oh,
Roosevelt, like it's very convenient, like we can walk
yeah.
from Roosevelt to the Field Museum to the Shea Aquarium. we,
Yes.
we can just take like 5 minutes like from Roosevelt to like downtown. It's very convenient as compared to here. An hour drive
Yeah.
to the Eastern Way, like it's such a bit long, like but sometime Chicago is offer you a very high cost of living. I cannot
Hmm.
afford it sometime. It's just a bit like huge for me to me. So like social life is such a big one. Like yeah, but sometimes like I prefer to live in Chicago, but sometimes I'm not. Like it's
Hmm.
so and yeah, I think living in every like city have the pro and con. But if I can shoot one city, I would shoot like Chicago.
Over and over
Oh yeah,
again.
Because
yeah.
I feel like although like Columbus just offering me like yeah like welcoming like community and
Uh,
would continue to grow as a center for education like Ohio State University, but I'm not prefer to live here is because I'm being toxic like living here as much. Yeah, I feel like Chicago is better aligned with everything to me. My long-term
mm,
personal and the professional aspiration and every single thing. The vibrant of the international like city, like everything is so good. Chicago is like offer a blend of like cultural diversity, career opportunity, and also like urban energy. Like it deeply resonate with me. So everything is so good. Yeah, they just
yeah,
remind me
totally.
of the good like museum, like music scene, like
Oh yeah.
California, whatever. Yeah, it's just so
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is one reason why I really like Chicago. I live,
Mm,
as I said, I live in different like part of the US before. I live in
mm,
like suburbs, I live in like rurals, and in the end I feel like I really like living in a city in Chicago. It's like so
mm,
convenient, and I think Chicago is well known for our transportation is super
exactly.
convenient.
Mm.
Every street, even how small it is, you still can access through bus
Yeah,
at least.
exactly, exactly.
So like yeah, you can basically go anywhere. Sometimes I kind of see Chicago as like a bigger Tong Law or
Yeah,
something like
yeah, I
that.
do agree. I do
Like
agree.
it's so
Yeah.
convenient,
Yeah.
pretty much.
but I feel like the transportation, like compared to New York, I feel like Chicago is really better. It's because like although Chicago transportation CTA is really dirty, but compared to New York, Chicago is
Yeah.
Oh,
really great.
I was gonna say that. Like, come here into New York. Just take CTA, just take MTA for one day,
Mm.
and you're gonna be like,
I miss
CTA is
Chicago.
heaven.
Really?
Even yeah, even though you know what, even though I'm in New York right now, and even though I just like moved to like a longer lease,
Mm.
I still miss Chicago so much.
Yeah,
Mm.
Timo say it all the time.
That's right.
And what makes me miss Chicago is the people. And like
Um,
people overall, they're nicer, they're more grounded, and they're like they make sense in their own way.
mm, mm,
New Yorkers, you know, they even have New Yorkers as their own word. They're crazy people. They're like they're really crazy. And I think I'm becoming one of them. So I need to find myself away from New York sometime
Chicago
soon.
and Chicago and that's how they
yeah.
call
Yeah.
Chicago's, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
and I felt like
Chicagoans.
I went to New York like twice already.
Mm,
Like, yeah, like twice in my life, and both of the time never really have a good experience for some reason. I feel like New York is so busy, like very
mm,
crowded, very busy, and yeah, it's like, and it's really big. It's like a bigger Chicago, and even though you have like trains, subways, it's still hard to get around sometimes. It's so confusing to be honest.
yeah.
Like you guys have the number, you have the letter, and then you have the
Hmm.
I don't know. It's just kind of confusing to me. But they said it's because the subway, like the system in New York, is like the very old
Mm,
one.
Yeah.
So
mm,
it's kind of like kind of built from the smaller to the
Yeah.
bigger. So that's why it's kind of
mm,
confusing,
The letter and the number is because like they used to be a different system, and
right?
then they like
Yeah.
merged into the same one,
mm,
and practically like the number goes in Manhattan, the
Mm,
island, the letters go toward Queens, Brooklyn, and everything.
mm,
yeah.
But
It's like,
I want to add like one time my friend from Wisconsin, he come here, and Wisconsin is like a slow city
oh
suburb
yeah,
life,
definitely.
yeah, yeah.
and then like I think that made me realize how busy it is in New York. I was talking like, hey, blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. It's like, you know, you need to really speak a lot to like get your spotlight shine. But
Mm,
my friend were like really
Chill,
slowly,
calm.
yeah, chill, and I'm like, oh my god, like,
You become New Yorker.
yeah,
yeah, it's consuming me. But
yeah.
yeah,
Totally.
I would say the only reason I'm here in New York is because of like business side and the
Mm,
people networking
mm,
is I think it's really good to grow your business and get to know like a lot of people.
mm,
But I don't see myself live here long term. Like I would not retire here, and I would not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, when I started working like full time, right, in Chicago, and I feel like most of my like manager or someone like seniors in the team, when they have a lot of experience, most of them spend some tiny time or like period of time of their life in New York City, and they
mm,
say, oh, they work there for a while, a year or something, and then they move back.
mm,
So I think it's a really good like what Timo said is like it's good for kind of building some skills, connections, or some business side of your life, and
mm.
then they would move somewhere else after that.
All right. See you in Chicago, guys.
I mean, Timo come to Chicago every 6 months, every 3 months, I guess. Like he always said, like, why you guys not come to New York? I'm like, you always come to Chicago before I get to go to New York. What are you talking about?
Lead back to Chicago.
I feel
That
it.
song. That
Yeah.
song.
Please, please. I don't want to move away from Chicago. I
Yeah.
love
Oh,
I feel like Chicago is a place to me.
the best. I think one thing because they call like here second city, right? Because
Mm,
we are pretty new city because of the fire
yeah,
in
exactly.
some years ago.
oh
So
yeah.
that's why every system are kind of like newer than other
Mm,
city.
yeah,
Yeah, so that's why it's like pretty modern.
yeah,
I say
exactly.
my parents, my family when they came visiting me, they also really like Chicago. They said it's not like DC that they used to live in or something like that. So yeah, I think Chicago is such a cool city.
Yeah. But I feel like the big reason for me like to live like to prefer to live in Chicago is not just like a city, but it's just a
Mm,
vibe of people
yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
just a
Very true.
culture diversity. I remember like I went to Boys Town with Timo
Uh-huh.
like. Every
Everybody been to Boys Town with
everybody's
Timo.
so
with
good, so
Timo
nice to
because of
us.
Timo.
Like it's so
Yeah,
He's
good.
really good,
Yeah,
actually.
the,
So
the weather
yeah,
is so good. Everywhere out there is so good. Yeah.
yeah. I say like okay for about talking about Boys Town. Like I've been to Boys Town with Timo, and there was a
Mhm.
time that we went pretty often too. Even me, okay, so we know that Boys Town is for like LGBTQ,
boys.
Yeah.
gays, communities. Me as someone who's like I'm like straight woman, I go there. A lot of people come talk to me. They're like, "Hey,
Yeah.
how's it going?" Like
Yeah.
super friendly, and
Yeah.
it's feel welcoming. You know, like it
Yeah.
doesn't
They
feel
are
like you left
really
out
welcome.
from this community.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah,
Also, they have the K-pop night. Remember?
I
I
love.
I don't think I've took you on K-pop night yet, Jay, but I think you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I went there with Timo. And that day we went with other like
Asian,
straight guy.
yeah, other
Yeah.
straight
Oh,
men.
really? Wow.
Yeah, there were three of us, like me, Timo. So like okay, one straight girls, one gay, and one straight guy.
Uh,
Such a diverse group. We went to
Yeah,
that K-pop night and we had
it's
such a
just so
blast.
fun.
it's really fun.
Cool. Okay.
All right. What restaurant do you miss the most in Chicago?
I'm sorry. What was that?
What restaurant do you miss the most in Chicago?
Uh, this is a lot. But I remember the Diddy's Pizza that
Oh,
we went there. Like I don't remember the name of it.
Giordano's, I think.
Giordano?
It's not Giordano.
Oh no, Pequot.
A Pequot. Pequot.
What?
Oh,
That plate that we met. That,
Pequot is
yeah, we
amazing.
so good. I
So
think
good, so cheap.
yeah, yeah, so cheap, and I think it's better than Giordano actually.
Totally, totally. All the
Giordano
way.
in restaurant, but I prefer like there. Yeah,
Yeah. Pequot is like original. It's like
exactly. It's just a
original.
original one. Yeah,
it's really
I love
good.
it.
Oh my
So
And
good.
also
god.
like some restaurant in Chinatown, I also miss them. I don't know
Ramen place.
the
Ramen
ramen
place.
place. I
Daifuku
remember the
ramen.
Daifuku ramen.
Daifuku, yeah.
Oh,
And
That's my
also the
favorite
dim
one.
sum, the dim sum.
I
Dolo?
No, 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 like
ไม่ใช่
Ming Hin?
it's a real Minghen, yeah, Minghen.
มีเห็น
Ming
yeah yeah
Hin.
yeah
Yeah,
yeah
it's a
มีเห็น
really
มี
big
เห็น
restaurant like there. Yeah, it
Mm.
is so good. It was so good.
Yeah, ask me, Chinatown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love Chinatown. Can go every day.
Lately, I mean, me and Ploy have
Mm.
explored a lot of Chinatown,
Oh,
and I
really?
think we found a better dim sum place. So
Oh,
Yes.
next
really?
time, yeah, we gotta
Dolo.
go. Yeah.
Wow.
Dolo is really good.
Oh my
Mm.
god.
Can't wait to
Uh,
go there.
which
Hey,
season of
Sam.
Chicago? Which season of Chicago do you miss the most?
For me, like I prefer. It's very difficult. Uh, I think winter is also good. It's because like I love winter,
Okay.
but sometimes winter is not good. Like to me, it's because like I do like running at the same time.
Oh,
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Winter is not good for running, you know. Like,
Totally.
but I would say winter for me. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. I love Chicago's winter. It's
yeah,
kind
Yeah.
of like
No
I don't know,
winter like Chicago winter.
yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I feel like
it's really
Christmas, you know,
cold.
like Chicago is Christmas. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's really. I mean, but New York Christmas also very famous.
yeah. But I really mean like October.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. It's like
Market.
Oh yeah
fall.
yeah
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but fall in Chicago is super short because like we just go jump straight to winter right away.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
I
Chicago's
really
the
miss
best.
Chicago.
Okay, so one more question before we wrap up.
Hmm.
If you leave Orlando, no, sorry, Ohio, if you leave Ohio, what would you miss the most about it?
Ooh.
It's very difficult.
Nothing.
So maybe like uh um I do like one thing is just like the nature here
Sure.
is so
hmm
good.
It's
It's
something you
because,
can't find.
yeah, as I mentioned, like I run every day. I run like in the forest, you know, like the nature is so good. The forest is so huge. Like they have a trail for running.
Mm.
Yeah, they just offer you like a natural wife. Like it's so good. This is a one thing, and also another thing is would be the strong support for education. Yeah,
Ooh.
especially for the OSU, like Ohio State University, they just provide. every international student with every single thing that they want. So it's kind of very like supporting, very like good to the international student. Like compared to like IIT, like some program or software we need to buy it by myself. But here they paid everything to students.
Whoa.
You don't need to pay anything. You just like ask for it, and they will check it. If it's available, like it's free. It's good to go. You can use it. Like when
Huh, cool.
and also like they just give you like an iPad for free if you
What?
want. Yeah, you just like rent it. You don't need to pay for iPad. You don't need to pay for Surface. You just
Wow.
ask for it.
Wow.
Everything is offered for you is because like we
Count
want
me
to
in.
support the education, yeah, for everyone, yeah. And although the professor is so nice to international student, and the campus vibe is so good, yeah. Not just like the white people, like international like student also good to like to each other, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
everyone is so nice to each others. Yeah. But here, maybe here's nothing. Like although here's nothing, but there is a good thing here as well. Yeah,
Hmm.
but
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just like a pros and cons, right? For
yeah, it's
big
just
Yeah.
city,
one
it's
card.
probably like you,
Like,
it's more accessible, it's more convenient, but for sure there will be some part that too busy, too many people,
yeah.
expensive. But for smaller, for sure, like you, I think even though it's kind of harder to like socialize,
Mm.
but once you have some group of people that you can hang out, it's kind of you guys are more like connected in a way.
Exactly, exactly. I feel like everywhere is have a toxic like in there, but I think
Definitely.
it depends on you. Like you have to harvest the happiness from the place you live. I think it's
Hmm.
good. Yeah, it's good way to like. I feel like love yourself is also good. Like being in toxic situation, just say like just acting to yourself like, oh, I need to love yourself. I need to like make myself like very happy. So
Character development.
yeah, it is so good. Yeah.
True, so true. I feel like once you live in like the area, the place that you get to spend more time with yourself, you kind of like, build some part
Yeah,
of
me too.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's so
That's
good.
really cool. I actually have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
You said you went to like conferences
Mm-hmm.
like in different state and area, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which one is your favorite one so far? Which city, which town is your favorite conference you've been to so far?
I feel like I would say like I went to the conference in San Diego like last year. So I think it's just a bit huge conference for chemical engineering. Is a all American university. Like, yeah, just join this conference. So they have a huge like connection there. So I think it's so good. Like the vibe of the people is so good at that time. The conference offer you every single thing. Like yeah, I think the reception from many universities is so good. They just like convince you to like recruit in their university. So the vibe is so good, people so good. Yeah, I feel like here is quite okay. And San Diego sometime I feel like it's really like expensive, like it's because
Oh,
San Diego, like it's a
that
bit
coast is
expensive.
so
Yeah,
expensive.
exactly. But I just went there like for 4 days. It's not a really big deal. So I think it's really okay. Yeah, I feel like conference is such a good thing, a good way to make a connection. Yeah, but yeah, but for this year I will go to Boston.
Oh,
Yeah, I just booked
Ooh.
flight there. Yeah,
wow.
I need to go to conference every year. It's because it's mandatory, like from my
Oh.
lab.
Boston sounds good.
I
Yeah,
And
might be
Boston
able
have
to
a
meet
lot.
you.
yeah, in Boston.
Ah, Boston is not that far from New York.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Boston
you
is
can
not
take a
that
bus
far.
or train or something like that.
Exactly, but yeah,
Right.
I do like to.
Let's quit knock love.
Yeah, I could not laugh.
All right, that's all my questions.
Mm,
Ploy, do you want to have any more questions, remarks?
No, actually, I think we're I cover pretty much all. So
Yeah. All right. Again, I think I want to ask. one last for people who's interested in like PhD overall like advice or recommend you have, or maybe your past self, what would you say to them?
Uh, I think one thing that I really want to share to you guys about a PhD is it would be choosing a right professor.
Mm,
That's all. It's because
Hmm.
like professor is your boss.
totally.
Professor is everything. You need to deal with him, deal with them. It would be deal with them. And I feel like if you shoot it wrong, you will get in trouble. Yeah,
Yeah, basically
Yeah.
you was stuck with
yeah,
the
you,
same professor for the next, I don't know, 4 years, three, four
exactly.
years,
7,
I
10
or
feel
10.
like some professors like don't support their student for candidacy exam. They just like
Mm,
let the student just like survive it by themselves.
mm.
That I think that's totally terrible to that student. But I feel like for me, like my professor is like very like support to me. Like he helped me a lot for my candidacy exam. Like he like support me like in every way. But I heard some like professor like they don't even just care like what do you want to do, but they just care like you need to do that. But if you
Oh,
don't do that, it's your you. If you don't pass it, you can just like kick from here. I don't care.
yeah.
I feel like it's such a terrible thing, like
Totally.
people should support you, but
Yeah,
I feel like it's a personality of that professor.
definitely.
I feel like so. Yeah, the one that like that thing, I should be like choose the right professor. It's
Yeah,
a very tough choice, but
it's
I
tough.
think it will be fit to you. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's on you.
yeah,
Yeah.
All right. And thank you again, Jay, for
Hmm.
coming. Thank you again for sharing your life, your thought, and your advice.
Hmm.
Again, this is PhD Life,
Hmm.
city versus suburbs.
Hmm.
Share this with your friend. Share this with your PhD friend. Share
Hmm.
this with your PI, your professor, your enemies, or anyone that you know. And if you like this, please subscribe, please share, please give us a comment so that we know we can cover the topic that you're interested more. Again, thank you for listening. And we are together, okay?
Okay.
International
international pause.
Pulse.
Yay.
But what.